Yo, still, Bill, what's the deal, man? Yo, I'm off the clockage, man. I'm back in town, man. I'm heading to the crib. I got a job interview today, man. But so I got to go home and get ready for that. But peep game, man, we got to get into this shit, man. And this shit, man. Oh, is he stopping right here? Like, what's? Oh, okay. Deontay Wilder, man. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Listen, man. I ain't never seen somebody just completely ignore evidence that they've presented their goddamn self to continue to push a narrative, a fictitious narrative of someone ducking him, man. Firstly, how isn't it that Anthony Joshua don't want no drama with you when he at this point in time, this dude has sent about 3 or 4 different offers to you that you've rejected. Unapologetically rejected. I don't want to be busy. Yo, that was your last excuse. Not even an excuse. Because I didn't, you know, that shit would have been very unfair for us to ask for you to go into a fight with Anthony Joshua after what happened with you and Fury. You said we busy, which is completely understandable. It's completely understandable. But don't turn around and talk all this bull, you know, try and put a rush job on him after he's off 2 back-to-back losses with Usyk and paint this picture like he don't want to fight you after he sent a contract to you. Him and his squadron sent the offer to you that your manager came out and said that, yeah, we're ignoring that. Y'all was ignoring that. We're busy. How is it that he just doesn't want to fight you? Even Malik Scott is just like, I've said it before. I've never took Malik Scott as no buster or as no yes man ass nigga. And here he come with the same, pushing the same narrative, man. I understand you got an egotistical maniac that you're training. But that's your man. And sometimes, you know, you're not the nigga that's going to present it to him unless it's just of extreme importance that you present it to him. You dig? But y'all are on the same side. So y'all have a common enemy. So you may not necessarily say, yo, man, yo, that ain't the go down. That ain't what's happening. You dig? You know, let's conduct this shit with a little bit more dignity and decorum. You may not be on that type time because y'all preparing to go to war together. So however you perceive that man in your eyes, that shit is everything. That shit is everything. That's the op right now. That's an enemy right there. So I can understand it from that paradigm, man. But when you just completely ignore reality and talk as if somebody is ducking you and they don't want to fight you, when you ignored a $120 million offer to fight this man. You want to continue to bring up a $50 million offer as if you wasn't doubled that. Last time I checked, do you want $50 or $100? Do you want 50 cents or a full dollar? It's really not hard to decipher this shit. It's not hard to decipher this shit at all. And who the fuck goes into a, yo, man, I got 50 M's right here. You got 24 hours. You got a 24-hour window of compliance. What businessman? I'm not an astute businessman. But I know for a fact, when you are talking about multi-millions of dollars, you're going to go over that contract with a fine-tooth comb. That's just common sense. Unless you're talking about old school R&B and soul acts and hip-hop acts from the 90s and in the 80s, who did all they saw was dollar signs and they just jumped on it. No, that's just not what's going on, bro. Motherfuckers is, you know, they got their obligations. They're exclusive to certain platforms. Why the fuck am I going to sign a deal in 24 hours, bro? That makes no sense. That makes literally no sense. What in the fuck are you talking about? Deontay Wilder is like, bro, I've never seen just, yo, when niggas get to a point where they'll just completely disregard reality, that is a scary motherfucker to deal with, man, because he don't give a shit about nothing, man. It ain't sunny out here, gray skies, man. Nah, them skies ain't gray. Them is red skies. It's a sky full of lighters right now, my nigga. The fuck is you talking about? Look up there. That ain't no airplane flying that I'm looking at right now. That's Superman. What in the fuck is wrong with niggas? I don't get it. I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. And I don't like this. I don't like this notion that Anthony Joshua is being ducked or is ducking this nigga Deontay Wilder. And they continue to try to perpetuate this notion that he's a boogeyman, bro. You've had a multitude of fighters call you out. Dillian White has been chasing you for years. Tyson Fury stopped you twice and in my personal opinion, beat you the first time. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Anthony Joshua has sent you multiple offers that you came out and openly admitted that you ignored. You said it. You said it yourself, man. You know, I got more money to fight Anthony Joshua than I did you, but I chose you because I'm a man of my word. Trying to guilt trip him into a third fight, which, you know, he was contractually obligated to fight in the third fight. There was no getting out of it. But you tried to put a guilt trip on that nigga and you shot your own self in the foot. We thought AJ ducked. You said AJ ducked you. You dig what I'm saying? Like, niggas just keep throwing roses at your feet so you can continue to waltz and just neglect. Waltz and neglect. And you've got, the people who follow you are so just enamored with you. They'll just completely disregard the evidence that you presented yourself to continue to push this notion that you being avoided by Anthony Joshua. He don't want no drama. What the fuck is Blair Cobbs talking about? He's a coward, bro. Joshua has ducked nobody. The only heavyweight that's honoring mandatories consistently. Back to back. No tune-ups. He didn't have to fight Usyk. Yeah, he went on and fought him, and he suffered the consequences of fighting him, but he fought him nonetheless. That man doesn't duck no drama. What are you talking about? He doesn't want to fight you. He's been in with more proven killers than you, bro. We can say whatever the fuck it is we want to say. Oh man, that was a broken Klitschko. Klitschko at that time would have beat Wilder. He would have. He would have. Do not talk to me about no goddamn Anthony Joshua ducking Deontay Wilder, bro. This shit is absurd. Y'all have carved out a lane for this man where he can say whatever it is that he wants to say because niggas is going to bow down to him and acquiesce him and pretty much forgive the delusion, man. This nigga talking about it's a 50-50 fight between Usyk and Fury. It's going to be whoever cheats the hardest is going to win. As if, when has Usyk ever popped dirty? Like ever. I think it would be irresponsible to say that Tyson Fury is, he's this clean fighter or whatever, and completely ignore all the claims that have been levied against him. Come on, my nigga, you know traffic is getting a little thick. You can slow down. We can't ignore all, accusations that's been levied against him. I think that shit is real irresponsible and fanboyish. We cannot do that. We cannot do that. However, nothing has stuck thus far. Nothing has stuck. Nothing has stuck. I'm a big Manny Pacquiao fan. I'm not about to sit here and ignore the fact that a whole bunch of people felt that he was dirty and juicing. I'm not going to ignore that. I'm not going to ignore that. One of my favorite fighters. I won't ignore that. No, I can definitely see where people are coming from. But you also have to present evidence. He dirty. All right, cool. Show me. He had his glove. He had anvil in his glove. Prove it. My coach spiked my water. How? You took a drug test after the fight, and that shit showed that you were negative for anything floating around in your bloodstream, dog. You showed you were negative. How the fuck does somebody just continue to push this notion that I was robbed out there, a disloyal trainer and all that shit, bro? Like, what in the fuck? And niggas is so far, they got their head so far up this ass is sickening. Like, bro, fam, I'm arguing, like, I'm not the, I've been patient with the young and art man, right? I've been real patient with him on it, he's lippy. I don't like that shit. I do not like that shit. Because I know for a fact the shit that you say on internet, you wouldn't necessarily put that shit in. You wouldn't say in nobody's face, because just my demeanor alone, I'm not no tough guy. I'm honestly not. But I'm from a certain background where it's like, yo, this is just how we carry ourselves. I'm not no tough guy. But the niggas that I came up with, that energy presides in me. Until you get to know me, you know, just on first instinct alone, you'll be like, yo, you'll be a little bit apprehensive. But when I let my guard down a little bit and I show you, man, I'm not no tough guy, you'll get a little bit more comfortable. Like, oh yeah, you can try me, but until I broke up, then it's like, you know, okay. But I'm not a tough guy, so just on first contact alone, you know, you'll be real apprehensive on, you know, on speaking to me in the manner that he usually speaks to people on the line, man. So, you know, he's popped this slick shit before, man. But I'm on his page on Facebook, and I've yet to comment on the page since this shit happened. But he keeps bringing up Glovegate and all that shit, and Tyson Fury being a cheat. I'm like, bro, he got his ass beat fair and square. Fury crashed that nigga. It is what it is, man. And he keep, oh man, I got inside intel on this shit, dummy. Like, you don't know what it is that you're talking about. And when I ask him this question, the past 2 or 3 times, I get, you know, the conversation ends after that. I simply say, did Mark Breland there's no way you can indict Tyson Fury on any conspiratorial plot that was ever you know, allegedly put up against that Deontay Wilder allegedly came up against. There's no way you can indict Fury without indicting Mark Breland, because according to him, Mike Breland spiked his water. So if Tyson Fury is guilty, Mark Breland is guilty. And every time I ask him that, the conversation ends. But now it didn't end there. This nigga muted me. He deactivated my account. You know, he deactivated my account as far as commenting on his post for 2 days. 2 fucking days, bro. And after that, I was like, nah, I'm good. I ain't going back in here. So I'm, you know, it's another dude on another boxing post that I'm on Facebook. I'll talk about boxing more than anything, boxing and hip hop. But I'm, you know, consistently roasting this dude, and he just feels that he just needs to slide into my, you know, my comment section and challenge me, and I consistently shut him down. But as I'm conversating with him, guess who decides to, you know, interject himself into the conversation? Artman. And he's all, man, nah, you talking that truth. Ronell just in his feelings again, because he said, yo, man, these UK Brits ain't nothing like black Americans. And I'm like, because, you know, what happened with Chris Eubank Jr. I'm like, dog, you can have, you say you ain't got enough dog in him or some shit like that. All dog goes out the window when you get clipped on the chin properly and your legs buckle and go. Fuck all that, oh, he a dog, no. You out of there. The biggest dogs done got barked on. So he sliding. I'm like, homie, you called, I'm in my feelings. I'm like, fam, I'm in my feelings. You deactivated my account for 2 fucking days because I asked you tough questions on Deontay Wilder. And then I made a list of shit. And, you know, I ain't reading all that shit. And it wasn't even that much of a read. It was simply like, you could have read that shit in 45 seconds. I ain't reading all that. I don't know why y'all niggas always, you know what I'm saying, making these long responses, but you can come to my page and talk to me on his YouTube account. I'm like, homeboy, after seeing what it is that you did on a Facebook page that you're a moderator on, you think I'm gonna come to your YouTube account where you can consistently mute me if I'm asking questions that's completely shattering any talking point or narrative you're trying to push? You don't like you don't like the fact that I'm presenting it to you? You can easily just mute me. It had me looking brazy on there to the point where now, oh, he running now. He running. Because you mute me, you have complete dominion over that. I'm like, I'm good, beloved. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. But this just goes to show these type of Wilder fans have created an environment for Deontay Wilder where he could just run rampant with his delusion. He wasn't talking about no egg weights and spiked water and that shit until Young Pharaoh and all these other niggas started coming into the, oh man, what are you talking about? Since Deontay Wilder since Fury knocked out Deontay Wilder in the 2nd fight, he's been on a 4-fight knockout streak. Wilder 2, Wilder 3, Dillian White, Derek Chisora. None of them are being presented with these Glovegate conspiracy theories. And he dispatched of not Derek Chisora, but Dillian White faster than he did Wilder. What the fuck are we talking about, bro? What are we doing? You know, it's problematic with this dude, man. And he doesn't even try to hide just his arrogance and just lack of reality. He doesn't try to disguise it at all. He wallows in it. He basks in it. And it puts, I'm a king, I'm a king, I'm a king. All that shit, and you dumbass niggas eat that shit up. Y'all be hallelujah when he could just say, I'm a king, I'm a black man, I'm a this and that. Y'all get the, y'all catching the Holy Ghost off that shit. And he's trying so hard to be this orator that y'all, it's laughable. It's cringeworthy. Like, bro, that's the only way you can stomach getting through this interview is if you laugh at it. But that's the type of shit that y'all love. You dig what I'm saying? It's like, yo, y'all niggas, bro. Y'all have created an environment for this dude to just, that's conducive to him wallowing around in ignorant bliss. Y'all are cool with that. Y'all don't want to hold this nigga's feet to the fire for nothing. For nothing. Y'all created this monster, and he is yet to stop. Usyk, and why are you calling out cheats? You was just calling out Usyk a few months back. You was just saying you will fight. Oh, what is up with you wanting to rumble with these drug cheats? It makes no sense. It makes no sense. Whoever can cheat the hardest. Not to mention, you chose the fighting. If you've been knowing that shit from the first fight, why did you opt to fight the nigga? If he was cheating in the second fight, why did you move the fight from Vegas to LA or something, or to New York? You fought him in the same location with the same commission as you did in the second fight. It's laughable listening to you, bro. And now you Anthony Joshua don't want no drama with you. Man, y'all are, man, listen, Wilder fans, y'all gonna have to do whatever it is y'all gotta do to get this man up out of the mind state that he's in, because he just simply is wrong. And y'all are wrong for allowing this shit, man. Grow up. And tell that nigga, bro, you bugging the fuck out. It should be embarrassing at this point that y'all would even allow this. Y'all don't cringe and be like, ooh, dude, like, it's not uncomfortable listening to him say some of the shit that he says. That's not uncomfortable to y'all? Because it's very uncomfortable. It's discomforting to me. And I'm not a fan of that nigga. I'd be like, oh, man, ooh. You really said that? Man, listen. Joshua ain't never ducked no Deontay Wilder. He hasn't. He has never ducked Deontay Wilder. Ever. Ever. Has he ever ducked Deontay Wilder? Evidence is proving that. But stop playing games. Get that man right mentally, because if he can't, God only knows what's gonna happen if he loses to somebody like Andy Ruiz, and Andy Ruiz is definitely a threat. He's not mentally fit to lose again, so y'all need to start preaching some positivity and righteousness into this dude before he self-destructs. That's all I gotta say about it, man. Deuces.